Give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you. No pill's gonna cure my ill. I got a bad case of loving you.
When it comes to matters of love and tenderness, you need only the Morning Playhouse Love Doctors. You can submit these anytime online at y94.com, and then we'll tackle them here a time or two a week on the show. Next up, Love Doctors, you're the Love Gurus. My ex-girlfriend sent me a Facebook message recently taking ownership over every problem in our prior relationship and saying she wants me back and she wants me back bad. She laid it on real thick, was very sensual, very flirtatious, and said all the kind of things that get me going. Here's the thing. This happened 24 hours of me, within 24 hours of me putting myself in a relationship with a girl I've been seeing for a few weeks on Facebook. So it's kind of like me putting this on social media initiated. What would you do here if you were me?
Oh, I guess it depends on who you like, what you want. It doesn't mean, like, I'm sure she is doing it because you said you're in a relationship. She misses you. I think that's somebody who's like, hey, I messed up and that was solely me. I'll change everything and be better. I wouldn't trust that. But you have to go with your gut. And if you feel like there's something left between the two of you, I think you owe it to your new relationship to go figure that out first.
I think it's red flags. At first, I thought it was really nice, and I thought maybe you guys have been broken up for a while. You still were both kind of single, and she was reflecting on the relationship, realizing how she messed up. But the fact that it was 24 hours after you said you're in a relationship, I don't like that.
Kind of rubs me the wrong way that it was initiated solely on the social media change. Now, that being said, if you really want her back and you'd wish that relationship had never ended, opportunity there, but you know, if you're enjoying what you're doing with somebody else, it's probably sketchy.
Yeah.
A little bit. Love doctors, you're the love gurus. I want to propose to my wife. You hear what he said? I want to propose to my wife of 5 years because we kind of skipped all of that. We were together for 10 years, and while on vacation, we just decided to get married right then, so we did. So she never really got proposed to properly, and it's always kind of bothered me. Is that stupid? If I'm going to do it, how do I make it special and not corny? Do you really ever propose to somebody you're already married to?
I love it. I think it's a great idea. I think she would appreciate it, and then you guys have that other memory that you can add to your life together. I would try and make it special. If you want to give her just like maybe a pair of earrings or maybe add onto her band or something like that, you can do those kinds of things physically. You know, if like financially you're not there, take her to somewhere that means like a lot to you guys and kind of share your feelings and how you feel about her so it can just all flood out and she can see why you wanted to do it for her.
I like Jamie's idea of getting another piece of jewelry, but I think you should go back to where you got married.
There you go.
And then say, this is where we got married, but now I want to have a proper proposal. I think that would be, as long as where you got married was somewhere good.
Well, yeah, maybe you just do, like a standard proposal, like whatever you kind of wish you did the last time. So those are all good ideas. You could do it on like an anniversary. Not how we never got to do that. I like all that. I think it's all good ideas. And lastly today, love doctors, you are the love gurus. While a lot of women may love feeding their man, I'm not one of them. My guy eats like a 5-year-old, so I can never cook anything more adult that I enjoy. Since I would prefer not to eat grilled cheese or chicken fingers every night, I told him that when he was at our house, he's going to eat what I make. And he said if I'm going to be like that, maybe he'll just start cooking his own food. And he called me selfish. And I said, well, that's exactly what I'm saying. You should cook your own food. He said he does things for me that don't directly benefit him, like taking out trash for me when he's over. Am I really unreasonable here? While a lot of women may love feeding their guy, I'm not one of them. See, my guy eats like a 5-year-old, and I'm just tired of it. How do you get him to grow up or just make his own darn food? It's written a little oddly, but you understand what's going on.
So he just doesn't like the food she's cooking?
Basically, he just wants to eat like he's a toddler. He's
that picky? I think as long as someone's cooking you food, I think he's being a little crazy about this. I would say, I'm buying these groceries. When you're here, I'm going to make us this for dinner. But if you don't want it, I'll get chicken nuggets, but you got to make those yourself.
Or I think that another thing you can do is like if you are going to cook and you're planning on making something for both of you, say you do a stir fry, don't put everything together. Like kind of leave everything separate so he can kind of do what he wants and then you can mix in the things that you want. So leave the sauce out, leave just the plain rice, leave the chicken or whatever you put in there, and just have it all separate, and then he can add in.
So he's definitely going to end up, you realize, having like a whole mess of like just plain rice, probably. I would imagine when you do that.
Plain
but
rice, plain chicken. But you know what? Like in a situation like that, he's got to learn to grow up because you can't have a healthy life if you're not eating vegetables and having chicken nuggets every night.
Hey, I had chicken nuggets and corn dogs for dinner last night.
You know what? Maybe
you
should be
also
with this
have
guy.
health problems, Amy, with your
True.
stomach.
Yeah,
That's true.
we're worried about you.
Listen, as long as he has someone who's making him food. So I don't know why he's so picky about it.
Yeah, you would eat it if somebody made it for you.
That's true.
I mean, in essence, if the argument is either eat what I'm making, make your own food, and he says, well, I'll make my own food then, well, then the problem's resolved itself. It's a little weird that you'll never eat the same thing, but that's a decision he's made. Because what are you supposed to do every day? Check in with him? Are you willing to eat this today?
Yeah.
You could, though, say, like, I'm thinking about making this for dinner. Is this something you would like? And then he'll know, okay, well, I'm not going to
Yes.
eat that. I guess I'm in charge of my own dinner.
You can do the thing, too, where, like, I bet if you Googled, like, ways that they sneak vegetable and, like, children's
Yeah.
food, maybe you could start sneaking, make it, like, disguise it.
Carrot nuggets.
There you go.
Those sound disgusting.
Carrot nuggets, maybe cauliflower, mashed potatoes. You could do things to
Yeah.
kind of start hiding the stuff in there for him.
You wouldn't even know.
Make me some carrot nuggets.
I think they have veggie nuggets right now that you can make.
You know, the veggie nuggets aren't that bad.
Yeah, you can
They
buy
should
them
not you
now
did.
frozen.
Oh, they're frozen. I can even make them.
You could.
I'll
There
look
you
into
go.
it.
Yeah, smell a little terrible. Yeah, if you get over the scent, you're okay.
Doctor, doctor, give me the news.